Hi, I'm Kara Gibson Bristol with Exit Equity LLC, and we work with business owners when they are selling their businesses. And today we just wanted to touch on what's top of mind for everybody is what's going on in April with tariffs and the impact to business owners. Just from our corner of the world, we're working with business owners day in, day out, and working with different types of business buyers, high net worth individuals, private equity groups, family offices, and strategics. And, of course, this is going to vary depending on what industry you're in as your business, of how much this is impacting you and how much you are sourcing from China and other countries. But I'll say anecdotally, it amazes me every economic dip and down cycle. The thing that keeps soldiering on is then there is that aging population of business owners that are still planning to retire. And if this has been their long-term plan, yes, they might kind of slow down a couple steps right now just to make sure that there's certainty as we go to market. But, their offers are still going on. I think it's different for, we're still feeling really strong offers and interest from private equity if they have committed capital and strategics that have money to spend. Of course, if it's domestic services and domestic products. And then I think on kind of the upper Main Street, lower middle market side, where there's more SBA and commercial bankers involved, I've definitely felt the banks being more cautious and being a lot more deliberate and looking at who the buyer is and how they fit into the continuity of the company. And so that piece, I definitely feel like there's been a lot more for those size deals of banks coming in and really making sure they're feeling comfortable with the investment. So, overall, let's knock on wood. I think it's changing day in, day out. And of course, those that have had their exit plan in place for a long time and know that this is their timing. I think the biggest thing I talk about with clients is we can never time an exit perfectly. You just have to know kind of what your ultimate goals are and know that as long as you're hitting most of those, it's going to work out for you. So hope that helps. If you have questions or want connections to bankers as you're navigating the tariffs, we have lots of amazing relationships with bankers in the area that can help you as a business owner navigate these very interesting times. So please feel free to reach out at Exit Equity. We're happy to be a resource and connect you with really great bankers across the states.